Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 bundle is a stunning premium option for hardcore sim racers who want a dedicated F1 setup. To celebrate the 2024 F1 season finally getting underway, Fanatec has dropped a bombshell by announcing a new ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 bundle, a high-end F1 focused direct drive package for serious sim racers. The Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 bundle includes the ClubSport DD Plus wheelbase, which is compatible with PC, PS4 and PS5, alongside a new officially licensed Formula 1 style steering wheel, which will only be available with this specific bundle and won't be sold separately. This one. But you can also use the wheelbase as long as you have an Xbox licensed wheel fitted to the wheelbase. This package also happens to be the new official hardware of the F1 Sim Racing Pro Series, something that was previously known as the F1 Esports Series. For some reason they changed the name. So you'll see this bundle in future F1 sim racing events, when and if they happen. If you know, you know. So if you're a sim racer looking to complete your F1 inspired setup, either for F1 23 or the upcoming F1 24 games, or any other games really, the ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 bundle is a stunning option, albeit a premium one. Priced at £1,299.95 and the same in US dollars, there's no getting away from the fact that the Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 is aimed at hardcore sim racers who want the best gear no matter what the cost. But when you consider the other similar spec options out there, it's actually looking like a pretty decent option. Yes, it's at a higher price point than some of the other F1 style direct drive options, including the Thrustmaster T818 Ferrari SF1000 simulator bundle, which is priced at £999 and the same in dollars. However, Thrustmaster's offering only generates 10 Newton meters of peak torque compared to Fanatec's 15 Newton meters of consistent torque, and Thrustmaster's is only available on PC, so it's not a direct comparison. In fact, the closest competitive product we could see to the Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 package in terms of specs and pricing is one of the Moser products, the Moser Racing R16 wheelbase, which is priced at £799 or $799. This boasts 16 Newton meters of peak torque, so it's comparative spec wise, but then you have to buy a wheel on top of that. It's not F1 licensed, and of course it's also PC only, so there are drawbacks with that option as well. I've reviewed a ton of Fanatec products in my time, including the baby version of the ClubSport DD Plus wheelbase, the more affordably priced Fanatec CSL DD. And a consistent feature in the company's product line is the superb build quality and design. And unsurprisingly, this product hits the mark once again. The F1 style racing wheel really is a work of art, featuring a gorgeous 5mm thick blue carbon fiber front plate, which is unique to each controller. They all have a unique finish. That's pretty cool, right? On the wheel itself, there are 11 buttons in total, with the 4 standard PlayStation face buttons, plus L2, L3, R2, R3, home button, menu button, and LED button, plus 4 paddles with 2 two-way toggle switches, 2 12-way multi-position switches, 1 7-way funky switch, an analog joystick, and 2 thumb encoders. Is that enough customization options for you? You can custom program inputs for a setup that suits you too, letting you change your brake balance, your differential, your open your DRS, or you can even talk to your engineer on the fly. Hello Jeff, if you're watching. The only thing you'll need to worry about is remembering which buttons do what once you've done your tinkering. The 9 multicolored LEDs along the top show your live RPM and optimal shifting point, with 2 additional sets of 3 multicolored LEDs on either side that can indicate tyre slip, flag warnings, a pit limiter, or indeed anything you like. There's also a tiny, very cute 128 by 64 OLED display that shows telemetry data, but you can also use that in real time to adjust wheel settings independent from individual game settings. As for the ClubSport DD Plus wheelbase itself, the fact that it weighs a huge 12.64 kilograms is a clue as to its serious nature, because there's an awful lot of technology included in this dense package. Made of die-cast aluminium with a CNC machine finish, the wheelbase has a passive fanless cooling system and also features a motorsport-derived quick-release system, finally, which allows you to swap out wheels quickly and easily. And of course, the headline act in the Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 package is the direct drive servo motor that features in the wheelbase, which can generate 15 Newton meters of consistent torque rather than peak torque. And this is an important distinction, because while other direct drive wheelbases often advertise an impressive peak torque figure, Fanatec says that this wheelbase can hold a genuine and consistent 15 Newton meter torque output even in the most extreme conditions. It also adds that the wheelbase has the highest slew rate, which is a measure of motor responsiveness in its class, but I don't have the necessary equipment to verify this. One of the new Fanatec features that is exclusive to the new ClubSport DD and DD Plus wheelbases is Full Force, a new force feedback protocol that's tailored for the product's direct drive motors. It's said to generate high frequency vibrations calculated at 16,000 Hz at low latency that details more force feedback through the wheel. This all sounds great, but I haven't been able to test Full Force, unfortunately, because there are no games that currently support the feature. Fanatec did tell me that multiple studios are working on bringing the feature to its games, and is working closely with developers to implement the feature in both upcoming and current sim racing games. But as of right now, Full Force isn't something I've been able to test for myself, unfortunately. As a sim racer, the thing that matters above all is consistency, whether it's in your driving performance or in the equipment that you're using. The more consistency and continuity you have with your equipment, the less you need to worry about, and that is crucial in order to focus on the thing that matters most, the actual driving. If you're not convinced, try getting a set of pedals underneath your feet that are just loose and continually moving around as you accelerate and brake. We've all been there, particularly with cheaper ad hoc setups, and it's horrible, because all you can think about is worrying about your pedals moving, and as soon as your focus goes away from driving, your performance will suffer. And you know what? Consistent is probably the word I'd use to describe the performance of this product too, because the way the wheelbase delivers its torque gives you a lot of confidence. You can lean on it as much as you like, and the sensations remain the same lap after lap. This allows you to find the limits of grip and gives you the confidence that those limits won't suddenly change even after hours of use. Other direct drive wheelbases I've used in the past, I've often had to turn the torque output up to as close as maximum as possible to cater for drops in performance when the peak torque can't be delivered. It's the only way to achieve that consistency in my driving, even if I find it difficult to actually turn the wheel at times. But with the Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1, I found having the torque between 9 Newton meters and 11 Newton meters was the sweet spot, and gave me the consistent output I wanted in games like F1 23, Forza Motorsport and Assetto Corsa, without being too physically challenging. That being said, in terms of fidelity and quality of the force feedback, it doesn't offer anything particularly special compared with other high-end direct drive options. It's great, don't get me wrong, but I'm not feeling anything I wouldn't feel when using other high-end Fanatec products. Of course, the full force feature that we've yet to test might well change things, and I'm excited to give it a try as and when games support it. The new F1 license wheel was an absolute joy to use too, particularly for a big F1 fan like me. With the LEDs, the OLED screen, the sound of the flappy paddles when you change gear, the entire package offers a fantastic level of immersion for sim racers and F1 fans alike. There's a tremendous amount of force coming through the wheel, but it handles it with ease, and that's a testament to the superb build quality that you get with this product. But if my glowing review has you eyeing up this racing wheel bundle, thinking it'll make you faster, all I'll say is don't be surprised if you aren't, at least at first. What this level of high-end sim racing equipment offers you is the ability to become more consistent, and with time and practice, that's when you'll see your lap times tumble. The Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 will provide the platform, but ultimately, the lap times are up to you. The Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 bundle is a stunning premium option for hardcore sim racers who want a dedicated F1 setup. Yes, it's sitting at a relatively high price point, but this is a high-end product that offers beefy specs, is officially F1 licensed, and is compatible not only with different platforms, but as an entire ecosystem of Fanatec products. There's very little else, if anything, on the market right now that offers this suite of features and compatibility at this price point. However, it's also important to mention some of the recent issues Fanatec has had regarding fulfillment of orders and shipping delays, specifically related to Black Friday 2023. Taking a look at Reddit, there are some customers whose Black Friday orders were delivered in February this year, and some customers who are still waiting. Fanatec has offered the option of cancelling orders and handing out a 25% off voucher for future purchases, but understandably, most customers just want to get what they paid for. Although Fanatec has been addressing the community regularly via blog posts, YouTube content creator Kireth also posted a video with Fanatec CEO Thomas Jackemeyer, who goes into detail about some of the logistical issues the company faced last year, while also apologizing for the delays. After reaching out to Fanatec for clarification around the launch of this product, a representative confirmed to me that they have no concerns about the stock of the ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 at launch, although it does expect high demand. They also confirmed that further production batches should be shipping regularly to their warehouses. Overall then, the Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 is a superb addition to the high-end sim racing market, offering excellent performance at a relatively decent price point, especially considering the features, compatibility and quality on offer with this product. At the end of the day, it's another great option for sim racers on the market, and the more products we get like this, the more competition there'll be, and the more options there'll be for sim racers out there. Overall then, I'm giving the Fanatec ClubSport Racing Wheel F1 a 5 out of 5 on Mirror Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, let us know what you thought in the comments, or if there's anything you disagree with, we'd also love to hear from you. Any feedback on the videos is much appreciated, so please let us know if you have any. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and get subscribed. We've got some great reviews, previews, exclusive gameplay, and more coming up in 2024. It's going to be a great one, so make sure you get subscribed to get the latest from us. But that's all from me. I'm just going to go and get back in my sim rig and do a few more laps of Bahrain to get ready for the Grand Prix this weekend, because the F1 season's back and I can't wait. I'll see you in the next one.